Now we know that to find the resultant resistance of resistors in series, what you're going to do is you're going to add up all the resistors, the individual resistors. So whatever number of resistors you have, you add them up. Now in this question, the first question says that what is the combined resistance in the circuit? Now here we have three resistors. That is how come I have R1, R2, R3. Now the resultant resistor is 2 plus 4 plus 8. That is going to give us 14 ohms. That is going to give us 14 ohms. So here what we have is the resistors are in series, they are following one another, and therefore we restrict ourselves to this formula. Now the second question says, what is the current in the 8 ohm resistor? What is the current in the 8 ohm resistor? First of all, what is the formula for current? Now let's go back to our formula triangle. We have resistance is equal to voltage over current. So if we want current, we cover the current, and what we are left with is voltage over resistance. Now voltage was given in the question as 24 volts. That is what we have over here. Now the resistance is what we need to determine before we can calculate or we can find our current. Now let's see. The current is going to move in this direction. Now, as the current is moving, it passes through the 2 ohms first, and then the 2 ohm resistor is going to have an effect on the current. It is going to restrict the current in a way. The next one is that after the current has passed the 2 ohms resistor, it enters the 4 ohm resistor. That is also going to have its effect on the current. And then lastly, it enters the 8 ohm resistor. So if you look closely, all these three resistors are having their own individual effects on the current. So if you want the total effect on the current, then we are going to add up all these resistors, because the current is entering all three resistors. And then we are going to use the resultant for our calculation. So 24 divided by 14, we simplify. 2 goes here 12, 2 goes here 7, and that is going to give us 12 over 7. And then the answer we're going to get if we do long division is 1.7 ampere as our answer.